All right. So we start with chair next to you. We're just going to start by warming our quadriceps up, taking hold of the back of your leg. Draw the knee closer in towards the other knee. It doesn't have to touch, but you definitely don't want it swinging out to the side like mine does. If you're not getting a good stretch, you want to draw the rib cage back, tuck the glute forward and push forward with the butt muscles, and that will get into the quads. Rather than doing this back bend, which lots of people like to do, that does not increase the quad stretch. What increases it is by pushing your pelvis forward into the leg. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Changing legs. Oh. Pushing into the quadriceps. It's like you're trying to expand your quadricep. Squeeze the glute gently. Holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Standing next to the chair, you're going to take the leg that is closest to the chair across you. You're going to lean away from the chair, high pilar. You're going to bring the arm all the way up and over and stretch. Now, if your arm is bent, you're not going to get all of that fascia stretching. So really extend through to your fingers so you get the fascia stretching all the way down. So elongate the elbow. And now gently lean back. So you make a gentle little twist. And coming up, changing sides. It is the leg that is closest to the chair. That's going to cross over. Lean away. Take the arm up and over. Elongate the arm all the way through to the elbow. Gently lean back. It's not a lean back, it's a twist. Gentle, doesn't have to be a lot. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Facing your chairs, carefully dropping your body forward. Taking your hand on the chair, pressing out into a hamstring stretch. Those of you that have neck conditions, so Lee, I would like you to look down towards the floor. So if you get cervical tension or trapeze tension, don't be bringing the neck up. Just looking down towards. Bend one knee. Change sides, bend the other knee.
Can you guys see the video?
Can you what?
Oh, maybe it's me. I just see the plan.
Stretch both legs. Relax your knees, take your hands towards the floor, relax your head, and begin to slowly roll up to a standing position, grabbing your mats, grabbing a pillow for your knee as well so we can stretch your psoas out. Can you see me now, Ryan? Can everyone else see me okay? Yep. Yeah. Okay, so tonight's class is not an easy class, but it is a steady class, slow and steady. Starting with a hip flexor stretch, we're going to bend our foot at the back, so we stretch the plantar fascia of the foot. The other foot is going to be out in front of the knee slightly. Again, it's the same thing like when we were doing the quadricep stretch. You want to tuck under, so tuck under with the pelvis, which gets into the quad and the psoas. Then you just lean slightly into it. Take the same arm up to the ceiling. Draw your belly button back inwards so you plug the psoas in. Take a deep breath in. And breath out. A deep breath in. And breath out. Changing sides. Curl the foot up at the back. The other foot is out in front of you. Tuck. Lean slightly forward. Take the same arm up towards the ceiling as the leg. Suck the belly back inwards. Draw the belly button towards the spine. Take a deep breath in. And breath out. Take a deep breath in. And breath out. Come back to the first side. Curl the foot up at the back. This time the foot is just a little further out than the knee because we're going to go into a deep stretch, arriving where the knee and the foot are aligned with each other. Arms are going on the inside of the legs. So that's it, Sadie, bring your left arm across. Now with your knee, you can let this knee just sort of drop to the side a little bit as well, then you get into your adductor. Taking a deep breath in. And breath out. Now you're going to relax your foot down. You're going to take your hand on top of your knee. And then you're going to gently rotate from your rib cage, the last rib, which lines up with the diaphragm and the psoas, and twist. Looking towards the corner. Take a deep breath in. And out. And changing sides. Curl the foot up at the back. Tuck under, lean forward. Hands come inside the leg. Let the knee swing to the side to get into the adductor. Relax the foot down at the back. Take your hand onto your knee. Twist from the last rib. Take a deep breath in. And breath out. Take a deep breath in. And breath out. Keeping your pillows close, you're going to need them at some point, but not for a little bit. Laying on your backs, and we're going to get started on our abs. So we're going to start with the stomach curl series. The stomach curl series is a little bit of a builder. Hello Karina, welcome. It builds, it starts out easy, and then it slowly, progressively gets more intense once we go into tabletop. So we're going to be in a neutral spine position. Check that. Let me go and see as well. Hands behind the head. I'd like you to really check that you're not squeezing your hip flexors, please. Keep them off, maintain neutral. We take a deep breath into the back, and on the breath out, we're going to lift our head and shoulders and activate our core muscles and our pelvic floor. We are not pulling ourselves up with our hip flexors. Breathe in and stay, do not release your abs. Breathing out, you're going to roll down and you're going to keep sucking your abdominals down, and you're going to keep working your abdominals until your head hits the mat. Deep breath in, this is the moment you get to relax. Breathing out and lifting. Check that you're not squeezing your hip flexors and you're not losing neutral spine. Deep breath in. Breathing out, slowly rolling down, keep working the abs. And deep breath in. Out and lift the head and shoulders. Pelvic floor. Deep breath in, hold. Breathing out, slowly rolling down. Keep working the abs, do not release until your head hits the mat. Deep breath in. Breath out and lift. In, hold. Breathing out slowly down. As you drop back down, suck that belly right back to your transverse abdominis. Deep breath in, breathe into your ribs, breathe into your armpits. Breathe out and lift. Breath in, stay. Breath out, roll back. And deep breath in, out and lift. Contract in that pelvic floor. Breath in, hold. Breathe out, rock back. We're going to do exactly the same, but we're going to go onto the oblique. So as I come across, I'm not moving my hips stay still. I'm crossing over and I'm leaning onto this arm. This elbow, I want to be aligned with the other elbow. Don't do this. Keep it open. So it's like one big straight line. We're going for 6 on each side, we're going to alternate. It's the same theory, you contract on the way up, you breathe in, you hold, you do not release, you breathe out, you maintain the contraction on the way down. Maintain neutral, deep breath in, out and lift. In, hold, don't release. Out, slowly roll back, keep working, don't release. Now you can release, deep breath in, out, change sides. Check the elbow that's not crossing over, in, hold. Out, slowly roll back, don't release. Breath in, breath out and lift. In, stay. Breath out, slowly roll back. Breath in, out and lift. Check the elbow placement, breath in, stay. Breath out, roll back. Keep checking you're in neutral spine. Neutral spine means there's a little arch between the back and the bed. Breath out and lift. In, hold. Breath out, roll back. Don't release until you hit the mat. Breath in. Breath out and lift. In, stay. Breath out, roll back. Breath in. Out, lift. In, stay. Breath out, roll back. Breath in. Out, lift. In, stay. Out, back. Breath in. Out and lift. In, stay. Breath out, come back. Breath in, out and lift. In, stay. Breath out, come back. Last one, breath in on each side. Out, lift. In, stay. Out, come back. Breath in, out and lift. In, stay. Breath out, come back. Lifting your legs into tabletop, flattening your back down towards the mat. We repeat exactly the same series. Breath out and lift. Center. You have to work harder now to get the belly to sink. Your legs are in tabletop. Breath in, stay. Breathe out, fold back. Keep working. Keep your lower backs flat on the mat. Deep breath in. Breath out and lift. In, stay. Breath out and back. Keep working, keep that pelvic floor on. Deep breath in. Out and lift. In, stay. Breath out and back. In, out, lift. In, stay. Breath out, come back. 2 more. Breath in. Out and lift. In, stay. Breath out, come back. Last one in the center. Breath in, out, lift. In, stay. Out, come back. Now it's going to start creeping up. You'll start feeling the abs warming up. Don't drop your legs. Breath out and cross. In, hold. Out, fold it back. Breath in. I did say it was a creeper. Breath out and change sides. Watch the elbow placement. In, hold. Breathe out, roll back. Breath in. Breath out, lift. Don't forget to contract the pelvic floor. In, hold. Out, roll back. Don't release until you hit the mat. Breath in. Out, lift. In, stay. Out, roll back. Breath in. Out and lift. In, hold. Out and back. Breath in. Out, lift. In, stay. Out, back. We're halfway through. Breath in. Out, lift. In, hold. Out, roll back. Don't release, don't release, don't release, don't release. Breath in. Out, lift. In, hold. Out and back. Breath in. Lift. In, stay. Out, back. In. Out, lift. In, stay. Out and back. Last one. Breath in. Out, lift. In, stay. Out and back. Last one. Breath in. Out, lift. In, stay. Out and back. Resting the legs down. Taking your hands down by your side. Bringing yourself back into neutral spine. Legs are connected. We're going to breathe out. We're going to let the legs come to the left. But I do not want you to let your hips move. I want you to think, if my legs are going to go to the left, I've got a big nail pinning my right hip bone down. So there's no hip movement. The hips stay still. Then as I breathe out and draw my legs back, I'm going to use the opposing abdominal, the opposing oblique, to drag my legs back to the center. If I go to the right, then I'm going to use the left-hand side of my obliques to drag myself back to the center. 3 on each side, 3 on each side with the legs up, and then with extensions. Take a deep breath in. Breathing out, deep connection into the abs, let the legs go to the left. Contract the pelvic floor. Work out where your obliques are, they're coming from the rib cage. Breath in, stay. Breathe out, drag your legs back to the center. Breath in. Breath out, float to the right. It's now the left side of the ribs and the waist that should be working. Breath in, hold. Breath out, drag it back to the center. Breath in. Out, float to the left. If you can't feel it, stick your hand on the opposite side of your stomach. Breath in, hold. Breath out, drag them back. Breath in. Out, float to the right. In, hold. Out, float back. Breath in. You've got plenty of time to think of the pelvic floor. Breath out. In, stay. Out, float it back. Breath in. Out, float to the right. In, stay. Breath out, float back. Legs into tabletop, lower back flat. Now you can let your hips come off. Take a deep breath in. Breath out, float to the left. So my right butt cheek is off the floor. Breath in, hold. Breath out, bring it back. Breath in. Breath out and float. My left butt cheek has come away from the floor. Breath in, hold. Breath out, float back. Get that belly sinking down as much as you can. Breath in, breath out and float. Breath in, hold. Breath out, float back. So these exercises shouldn't be challenging for you physically, they should be challenging for you mentally. Breath out, float to the right. You're all very trained now, so this should be easy physically for you to do. Breath out, bring it back. Last one on each side. Breath in, breath out, float. So you've got to focus on what you're doing to make it work. Breath out, float it back. Breath in, breath out and float. In, hold. Breath out, float back. Do not drop your legs. Breathe in now, take the legs to the side. Don't take it as far. Breathe out, extend. Breathe in, bend it back. Breathe out, come back to the center. Breath in, tip. Breath out, extend. Breath in, bend. Breath out, bring it back. Breath in, tip. Breath out, extend. In, bend. Out, bring it back. Breath in. Breath out, extend. In, bend. Out, bring it back. Last one. Breath in. Out, extend. In, bend. Out, bring it back. Last one. Breath in. Breath out, extend. Breath in, bend. Breath out, bring it back. Take your feet down to the floor. Take your hands back behind your head. You're going to lift the left leg. Come over, tap towards the left leg. You don't have to tap with your elbow. You're just coming across, tapping, activating those obliques, and then you bring it back down. 10 on one, 10 on the other. Deep breath in, out and tap. 1, and back. 2, back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change sides and tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Resting the arms down by your side, connecting the legs, connect them together. Take a deep breath in. Now we're going to roll our pelvis up, and then you're going to find a position that you can comfortably sit in that's not hanging in the lower back. So you're going to come a little bit past where the lower back is. So you're not going to be in. For those of you that have back pathologies, this is very safe for your back. We're going to squeeze your glutes as much as you can. You're going to squeeze your inner thighs, and then we're going to pulse to the ceiling, squeezing our glutes. We're going to do 10 with our legs, 30 with our legs connected, 30 with our legs in parallel, hip width apart, 30 with heels together, toes apart, knees apart, 30 with a wide position. Ready? See if I can count for 30. So if I'm doing quite good with 10, let's see how I go with 30. Roll it up. Find your position that's comfortable for your back. Legs connected, Karina. That's it. Everyone connect the legs, squeeze those inner thighs together and pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, squeeze it, 5, 6, like you're extracting juice out of an orange, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it down. Hip width apart. Roll it back up. Find your position. Imagine that you've got a little ball there, so the knees are now level with the hips. The feet are separate and they're also level with the knees. And pulse, sit, 1, 2. Ryan, it looks like your legs are still connected, but it might be just the angle. 3, 4, 5, that's it. 6, 7, 8, squeeze, 9, 10, extract from the movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it down and rest for a second. You got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels together, toes apart, knees apart. Roll it up and pump it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it down. Whew. Wide position, rotated. So let the legs gently swing, so you're in a rotated position. You're no longer in parallel, you're in turnout. Roll it up and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Give your legs a bit of a wriggle around. We're going to take our legs into tabletop. You can either do it with me and have your head and shoulders up. We're going to do 10 basic extensions on each side. We've all done it 100 times before. Or you can keep your head down and do it with your head down if you don't feel like lifting your head up tonight. Please make sure that your backs are flat. We're going to do 10 on each side. We're going to have a very quick break, and then we're going to do 10 slow obliques on each side as well. Taking your hands behind your head, lift your head and shoulders up, keep your lower back flat. Breath out, extend. 1, in. Do not let the lower back arch. Keep working the pelvic floor. 3, 4, 5, keep sucking the belly down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5-second rest. And you'll probably feel the difference once you've worked the glutes, how all of a sudden that makes that ab exercise that little bit easier. Just by stimulating that glute, it gives your back a little bit more strength, and also helps you activate those abs and makes the abdominals easier. Legs up, hands behind your head, slow twist, twisting, holding 1, 2, in back to the center and twist, hold 1, 2. Please keep sinking that belly down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest. Take a deep breath in and breath out. Deep breath in and breathing out. I'm just going to show you what we do. We're going to roll into a tilt. Make sure your feet are quite close in towards your glutes. Find again a position that is comfortable for your back. You're going to lift one leg in the air. This becomes my working leg. This one goes all the way down, almost to the floor. It then cycles itself back in, taking it almost to the floor, cycling it back in. We're going to go 10 on each side without dropping down. We're then going to come down for 5 seconds and rest. We're then going to bring it back up. We're going to lift the leg again, and we're going to try and touch the ceiling with the toe, pushing from the back of the leg. So it's the leg that is on the floor that is really the working leg. The other one's just doing an action. Here we go. Find a position that's comfortable with your back, please. Try and keep your hip bones stable. Lift one leg towards the ceiling. Lock into the supporting leg and lowering down 1. Try and keep the hip bones stable. 2. Keep wrapping into the back of that supporting leg. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Change sides. 1. Try to keep those hip bones stable. Wrap into that supporting leg. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 3-second rest. 3, 2, 1. Roll it back up. Elongate the leg towards the ceiling. Wrap into the supporting leg and bop it up towards the ceiling. 1. Driving from the supporting leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change legs. Keep the hip bones stable and pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and roll it back down and rest. Take the leg all the way across the other leg. like you're sitting in a cross-legged position on a chair. You're going to drop. You want to keep both shoulders on the floor, and you're going to drop your body across. This foot has flipped over itself as well. And then you're going to pull back. So my right shoulder, my opposite shoulder, is pulling back towards the floor. That is making a fascia pull on my hip. I can't tell you where you're going to feel this. Everyone feels it in different positions, different places. Those of you that with back issues, you're probably definitely going to feel your spine. It's normal. Those of you without back issues, you probably won't feel that much in your spine at all. Just feels nice. Bring it back to the center. Switch legs. Up and across. Pull back on the shoulder. Pull that hip back slightly, and that will get that little torsion to get that little extra wind up in the back. Coming back to the center and laying on your side. Into clam position, please. Normal clams tonight, so make sure you've got your feet aligned with your glutes. Your bottom needs to be sticking out slightly, so you're in a really good neutral spine. Contract your hamstring butt connection point, open the leg up. 1, don't move the hip bone. Opening up, 2. So you want that hamstring butt connection point to be on the whole time on that top leg. 3, 4, squeeze it at the top. Squeeze it. 5, don't move that hip. 6, 7. The reason I'm saying squeeze is it's so easy just to go over the top of muscles. 8, squeeze it. 9, 10, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Air clam. 1, don't move the hip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opening 1. Elongate 2. My leg is naturally paralleled itself here. Now as I come back, I go for more rotation. 3, drop it down. 4, don't move the hip. Keep that hip in the same position. 1. Allow the leg bones to do what they want as you extend. 2. Now you force the rotation on the way back. 3, drop. 4, opening up. 1, elongate. 2. Here is where the work happens. Rotate back, drop it down. Is that number 4? 5. Now this is number 4. 4, okay. We've got 6 more to go. And 1. Extend. 2. Bring it back. 3. And drop. 1. Extend. 2. Back. 3. And drop. 3 more. 3. 2. Last one. 1. Drop. Take the knees back to being aligned with your hips. Shunt your pelvis forward slightly so you're really aligned with your hips. Drop your head down. So everything is in a straight line. Rib cage in slightly. Opening up. 1. 2. 3. So we're just kind of getting into a different area of the glute. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Changing sides. Normal clam position. Bottom sticks out slightly, hip bones are nice and aligned with each other. Hamstring butt connection point comes on, opening up. 1. 2. When I do the clam, I like to stick my toe and my heel up slightly. It gives me something to leverage against to get my leg open as much as I can without moving my hip. 6. Squeeze it. 7. 8. Squeeze. 9. 10. 5 more. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Air clam. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Belly's in. 6. 7. Don't move the hip. 8. 9. 10. 5 more. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1 and rest. Trying not to complain. The less I complain, the more I can count, I've realized. Opening it up. 1. Elongate. 2. Crank it into more rotation. 3. Drop it down. Now just a little explanation, you can't get more, when your leg's out here and straight, you can't get more rotation once the leg is straight. The only time you can get more rotation is once the leg slightly bends. As soon as that leg bends, that is when you can rotate it more. As soon as the leg's straight, it's locked into place. Then nothing else happens in the hip. You've got to go for the rotation on the bend. Opening it up. 1. Elongate. 2. Here we bend and rotate more. 3. And drop down. Opening. 1. Extend it. 2. Rotate. 3. And drop it down. Opening up. 1. Extend. 2. Rotate. 3. Oof. And drop down. Opening up. 1. And extend, rotate and drop, opening, extending, rotating and drop. 2 more to go, or 3 more. Let's just go for 2 more. Oof. It's quite hard for me not to complain. And drop. Take the knees back. Drop the head down. Shunt the pelvis forward slightly. So those knees are perfectly aligned with your hips. Yeah, so if you are hanging on a bar, you'll be in a nice straight line. Opening it up, 1. Squeeze that glute. Oh, I love this exercise. Squeeze it 2. So my top foot is pressing on my bottom foot. I'm using that to get that extra squish in my glute. 3. 4. Abdominals, and 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Bring the legs slightly forward. Take the foot behind. I want to do our inner thigh series. I know we do it all the time, but that's why our legs are so nice, because we do our inner thighs all the time. And this is the best inner thigh series there is, I think. Hips are slightly on a little bit of an angle. We're just going to bust through this. We know exactly what we're doing. Lifting it up. 1. Energy through the heel. 2. Strong flex with the foot. 3. 4. 5. 6. Strong flex with the foot. 7. 8. 9. 10. Hold it, pump it forward. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Do not bend the knee. 6. You've got to keep it straight like a stick. 7. 8. 9. 10. 10 more. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Don't drop. 2. 1. Hold it back. Extend the toe. Extend the ankle. Circling. 1. 2. 3. Do not bend at the knee. 4. 5. Straight like a stick. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Reverse. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Come straight up onto your knee. Extend that leg out to the side. Georgia, how am I going for time?
I was just checking, it's 8 minutes to 8.
Perfect. So we are going to just stretch our adductor out. You can change, you can find your position. This might be enough for you, or sitting back on your foot might be enough for you. Whatever feels better for your adductor. Again, the idea with the adductor is that we get this hip bone level with the other hip bone. No point in doing the adductor stretch like that. You're sitting on top of the adductor. You need to level the bones up. Sit into the adductor. Put pressure down into it and find it. Don't come out of it yet. Take a deep breath in. Yes, it feels like it's tearing, I know, but it's not. That's just the fascia and the crystallization suggesting that it needs to be slightly broken. Take a deep breath in. It's not tearing, don't worry. I say that and I might get a message from someone afterwards saying, I tore my adductor tonight, thanks for the advice. Changing sides, please. Yeah, that adductor has a very strange sensation to it when you do a direct stretch on it, and it's just the crystallization. They get very crystallized, the adductors. Taking the foot behind, finding a comfortable position for your pelvis, finding an angle that works for your pelvis. Flex the foot. Oh, hang on, I'm doing the same leg. And lifting it up, energy through the heel, 1. Okay, that energy through the heel is really important, 2. No lifting up floppy legs, please, 3. Pull the kneecap up the quadricep, 4. 5. 6. Energy through the heel, 7. 8. 9. 10. Pump it forward, 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Try to get that leg as straight as you can, Lee. 6. Yep, keep pulling that quad up. 7. 8. 9. 10. 10. 9. 8. I had a ballet teacher used to say to me, you want to feel like the back of your leg is opening up and screaming behind the back of the knee to really get that nice and open and straight. I think that's 4, 3, I really can't talk, 2, and count. 1, don't drop, extend, circle 1, 2, 3, open the back of the knee up, imagine it like it is screaming, like a mouth open and screaming. 4, 5, 6, 7, don't bend it, 8, 9, 10, reverse it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and coming to a seated position. I don't know whether you understand that theory, but it's like this section here is the mouth, and you want to push it open as much as you can so the leg is straight. So you're not doing the exercise with the leg like that. The exercise is dead straight. Ooh, it's quite intense to stretch it straight after you've worked it. Ooh, nasty. Oh, here comes my alarm clock. Incredible. Keep on holding. Keep on breathing. You can even visualize, if you think about your fascia being like a spider web or a cotton web, if you visualize it, even visualizing it goes in and moves it and starts to release it. Just with visualization, you can shift that fascia. Taking yourself into a mermaid stretch, please. Drop the arm down. Take the arm up and over. So you're going in the opposite direction, Sadie. Drop down to your elbow. Okay, now let's visualize our fascia. Let's imagine that we've got this big spider web here. We're going to reach through the fingers and feel that spider web just kind of gently pulling from itself. Now, if you just gently rotate the body, you'll feel that spider web pulling. So it's not just the muscle that you can feel, it's the fascia, the beautiful fascia that's over the top. Kind of tingles when it stretches. Twist it back. Lift. Come across. Ugh, that bit feels weird. Always changing sides. Drop down. Down to the elbow, reach through the fingers, feel your fascia. You'll feel it all through the ribs. Now make a gentle twist. Visualize the spider web twisting with the bones, with the muscles. And you get that little tingle. Twist it back. Lift it. Cross press. And we are finished for tonight. I think that's time. Is that time? So I'm just going to turn the computer off.
It's just 8.